Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Hey traders, John Howell here. Bit of an update for you guys in the market. In the market. In the market. That's what we're going to be talking. That's what we're going to be calling the markets today. The markets. Anyway, welcome to another session of the Johnny Howell Show, starring Johnny Howell. Some people think I'm high. Some people think I'm drunk. Some people think I've lost it. Some people think I never had it. You may be all right. Especially that last one. I don't think I ever had it either. That's okay. I just stick to my simple plan and we crush it out. By the way, guys, I want to give a big round of applause to all my private clients. You guys are absolutely doing so well. I just finished off an hour and a half coaching session that I do every single week with them. And I really distilled down the perfect setup, what we look for, and how there's been a lot of amazing setups this week as well too. And it's absolutely amazing to hear and see them and to see all the growth as well too, for them to truly get ahead. There's a lot of bullshit out there, in all the different packages you can get out there. But the stuff that I teach my clients is the truth about not only what goes into an amazing trader, but the system itself is just so powerful. Like, we're walking through like many examples this week that how looking at the market, literally looking at the market once a week, and there was like maybe 6 or 7 trades this year that have happened. We're only looking at the market once a week could have generated you anywhere between 300 and 500% return per trade profit. Looking at the market only once a week, and we walk through that. Using the exact same system. There's nothing new. It's using our system, but looking at a bit more of a longer term time frame charts and how that worked. And I'm so excited for them as well too, because now they're seeing like, oh my goodness, we can actually jump on some of these moves. And once again, guys, maybe 6, 7, maybe even 8 different trades that ran on for as much as I would say 800 to 900% return, maybe even 1,000% return. But we kept it conservative, say 300 to 500% return. And that happened in a matter of between 2 and 4 weeks each trade by looking at the market only once a week. So if you guys are struggling with the markets right now, you're obviously looking at the markets wrong. Now, obviously, I look at the market every day because there's a lot of different trades out there. But how are you looking at the market? Market update time. Let's get straight into the markets right now. The Dow Jones right now, guys, is still on a lackluster period through here. We're still not getting a lot of oomph right now, right? And if I squeeze my chart up to like the last year, and look at this here, where is the Dow Jones going to break, right? Look how lackluster this is, right? It's not going up, it's not going down. I'm pretty weak on the overall bet on the overall stock market. It's some of the banking sector. So is this going to be some major head shoulder? If it is, guys, okay, if it is, we need to see a breaking of necklines, all right? That's the technical term, breaking of necklines, all right? Necklines. See that neckline through there? We need to see a break. See that level through there? We need to see a break below. If that happens, we're probably likely to see a move down. If not, we're probably likely to start to see a move up. But by looking at this here, look how weak this is through here. So it's very, again, this can break either way, guys. But if it does break up, we're likely to go race to the 27,000 level. If we start to break down, we'll probably race towards the 21 level there. S&P 500, same sort of thing, but we're getting a lot more of a strength out of the S&P 500. We're almost at that 3,000 target that we almost got there anyway, like 2,900, right? I had a target of 3,000. So we could quite possibly get there, but we're starting to get a bit of weakness coming through here as well too. So if we start to roll over here and the Dow Jones, Nasdaq is just like, get out of here, right? But if I look at some of the banking stocks, like JP Morgan, look how weak JP Morgan is, right? We had a big move down and it's done nothing. It's just like down and it's pretty much almost there at its lows. Bank of America is another one, right? Goldman Sachs is another one. Like, we've had a big rally up, right? But look at this here. We could be getting some sort of a head and shoulder formation. Look at this here on the stocks. Banks, this looks really bad right now for the banks, right? Look at this here. That's the neckline. If this neckline breaks, we'll probably have a target of down here around the 150, 140 level. The projection for that is, 170 to around about 190, so 100. So yeah, so 150. So 150 down to probably down the support level. That'll be the target. If we start to break this level here on Goldman Sachs, we're probably likely to see a nice move down to 140. That looks quite weak through there, right? JP Morgan for me. I actually see JP Morgan getting down. We've got to break this level here first. We're almost breaking it right now. Look at that volume today. I have a target of $70 on JP Morgan. Goldman Sachs. Not Goldman Sachs. Bank of America. What's Bank of America, right? Bank of America. Let's go to that weekly chart. Let's see if there's any major support level. Well, that actually was the major support level. So we're probably going to come down and probably even test that low again. We can see the reason why we bounced right here. But look at this here, right? What lackluster again. So as you can see, right, guys, there's a lot of the banks out there right now looking really weak. Hence the reason why we're getting a lot of weakness right now in the Dow Jones. So I would not be too quite surprised if we actually had another double dip here. Double dip, right? Mum used to say, no, don't you double dip, right? I actually, it's actually something that I actually had to learn the hard way, right? Meaning in the trading arena, if you get into a good trade and it goes up, or if I'm bullish and it goes up and I get out for a profit, I can't get back in the next day, right? That's double dipping. No, you got to wait for another setup, right? So this is looking a bit toppy heavy, guys. I'm telling you right now, I don't know what's going to happen, guys, but if we get a strong breakdown from here, that's going to be the start of a move probably back down towards the 20 to 21,000 level from there. And right now, guys, that's about a 3,500 or 3,000 plus point drop on the downside. So be ready for that, guys. I don't know what's going to happen, but if something comes out in the market and causes that to happen, because it looks we're still struggling here, then get ready for a move to the downside. Okay, a move to the downside. And that's what I'm seeing through there when it comes to that. Let's look at actually silver right now. Actually, should I say gold? Gold is still doing a lackluster period through here, right? It's doing a bit of a calm before the storm. Gold does this actually a lot. Gold does this actually really a lot. Look at this here. Sideways, we had a move, and then we had a resting phase. We had a move, and then we had a resting phase. Then we had a move, bit of a double dip, right up, bit of a resting phase. See what's happening here, guys? Look at this here. Big move up. What's happening here right now? Resting phase. Keep that in mind, right? Keep this in mind when I go to the minor stocks, right? For you guys to say, quick, get it now. It's going to the moon. I listened to this, guys, and they said it's got a triple digits. It's 52 weeks high. I got to get in now. Don't lie, guys. I know what goes through your mind. Especially if you just started trading for the last few years, right? Like, it takes you a long time to get over that. Like, okay, I'm not really missing out on anything. It's okay. Just waiting for my setup. All right, I'll be good. Right? Moving on to silver right now. Same sort of thing here. A bit of a lackluster period, not really breaking up or out. So I want to see this. I want to see a nice breakout of silver and gold. Now, remember what I said about gold, right? When the market makes a nice move up, expecting a bit of a resting phase. That's what happens. Look at the GDX. What's happening right now? Look at this big run up, right? Big run up. What are we expecting right now? Some sort of a resting phase. I would not want to be involved with this right now. Yeah, I would not want to be involved with this right now. Or not right now anyway. I mean, like, we're likely to have some sort of resting phase. Meaning a bit of a pullback. Not a sharp pullback, guys. I'm not talking about a downturn. I'm just talking about a nice pullback before we continue. Now, I do overall have a very bullish move in the miners, and I'd love to see the GDX have a nice pullback and go sideways for a while. Why? Because I have a short-term target up here around the 40, 45, 42 level. Right? If I go back to my daily charts, I actually have a target of that up here, but I'm not going to get in right now. I want to see a nice pullback first. Give me a bit of at least a sideways phase and then a nice breakaway bar. That's when I'm going to be all over it, okay? And the same for the GDXJ. Bit of a nice move up. Give me a nice little pullback through here. But the GDXJ for me is one of those things that once we break, see how we're compressing up through here, right? Especially the GDXJ, the junior miners are going to go absolutely burko because this has been squeezing up quite some time. And if we go to the GDXJ, the GDX is already starting to break out of its major low pattern. But that GDXJ, guys, look at how squeezing that up there. So once we start to really break out of this level through here, guys, my first target will be around about that 100 level of where we can see a very nice move up. And I reckon that's going to happen pretty quickly. What I mean by that, guys, is probably about 3 to 6 months, maybe. And I know that sounds pretty crazy, but I think we're going to see some really real Actually, you know what? That's actually pretty high up, mate. Maybe it's maybe 3-6 months, yeah. But I believe it's likely to be pretty strong because we've just been stuck in this lackluster sideways phase for a long time. Had a bit of a false breakout here, and away we go. So there we go, guys. Stock market, man, is it about to drop? The banking stocks look really, really like this looks really weak right now. Especially in the Dow Jones and the bank stocks, where the silver and gold right now, miners, they're looking really strong right now, but they're not really doing much. Gone through a resting phase. Miners stocks, GDX, GDXJ, guys, don't get involved with them right now until we start to see a nice pullback. Traders, I am running a free training, and on this free training, I'm going to walk you through my #1 trading system for the last 15 years. If you're wondering, what is my trading system? How do I actually trade the markets? What sort of setups do I look for? Then this is for you. See, on this, I'm going to walk you through all the details, but I'm going to walk you through the 3 secrets. The secret #1 is I'm going to walk you through the one thing that took me from $250,000 in debt and almost went bankrupt to actually shifting to actually making money from the markets. I'm going to talk about that one thing. Secret #2, I'm going to walk you through all the steps and all the details to my trading system. I'm not going to hold anything back. You're going to learn all the details to this. So you too, when you leave, you'll be able to see exactly how I trade the markets and what sort of setups I look for so you can start to apply it today as well too. And secret #3, I'm going to show you exactly how and how I trade the markets for only 1 hour per day as well too. So I'm going to walk you through everything through. So if you're struggling with the trading right now, you need to see this. If you're looking for a really high probability trading system that gets like over 90% success rate, then this is for you as well too. And if you're looking for a way to be able to have freedom in your life, but also condense that down with a really good trading system, then secret #3, you're going to love that as well too. So I'm running that free training today. So go to johnsfreetraining.com right now, and I'll see you there.